Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's get into it now that, you know, everybody that needs to be here is here. Time to hate. Oh, just wait. Just wait. For the record, chat, I have not put an ounce, a millisecond, anything of thought into this yet. I haven't. This is all coming right off the top, right off the dome, which is a scary thought because my brain doesn't work very well. So, cheers. All right, we're just going to go alphabetically. All right, so the Archeron, I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What does it cost? Let's see. I'll put that middle pack. That's fine. If it's not shit tier, it's C tier at best. No, I completely, I have a hard time disagreeing with you on that. It's actually really terrible. It's like, I mean, I don't hate it. It's just, it's really cheap. So it's hard to call it terrible because like it's 10 cents or whatever, you know, what is it? It's 30 cents to $1. It's just that it's cheap. It's just not bad because it's cheap. It's either going to end up top of C or end of B just because it's cheap. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to reorder it. We're going to reorder it a little bit. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes middle of pack. It's probably going to end up here or like over here. All right, next we have Asimov. Oh, I mean, this will be our first S tier. It might end being the very first A tier, but for now we're going to throw it in S tier. Especially like the Black and Mob looks so good with the signature on the front. Oh, it's beautiful. Atheris. I think Atheris is probably going to end up like bottom A, but we're going to start at top of B. High A. I knew you were going to say that. You're a fan. You know, we'll go A for now because I think it's going to end up like mid A because it is really cheap and it's good, but I feel like it's a little overplayed. But I do really like it. You know what I mean? I don't disagree with you, and it's a beautiful nod to some of the more expensive skins that are like it. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little putting too much weight into the fact that I see it all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, kind of similar to how I feel about like Redline AKs. You always see them. Next, we have Black Nile, probably here. I mean, I think it's like it's no different than any of the rest of the skins that are basically just the metal is stamped. It's mediocre. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not, I don't know. I just don't think it's... All right, Boom. I actually really like Boom. I think Boom's going to start in A tier for now. What does it cost? Boom. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but I think Boom's probably going to end up in A. It might kind of middle A just because it's kind of expensive, but one of the things I like about it legitimately here. I do really like the fact that it is actually 100% from, like, this was made by Faceit and submitted to, and is like a thing all because of Faceit. I think that's kind of cool that Valve was like, yeah, we suck at anti-cheat and we're really bad at matchmaking, at least especially in CSGO. So we'll give you a cool skin. All right, Capillary pack. I think it's kind of ugly, honestly. I'm gonna put it here for now. I think it's mid to end of C, honestly. Actually, now that I'm thinking, I think it's really kind of ugly. Actually, honestly, now that I think about it, Vern, I actually kind of think I agree with you. I think it might be shit tier. I want to move it up a little bit because it's very, very, very cheap, but like it's just bad. Black Nile at least is somewhat intricate. You know what I mean? Like the Black Nile actually is like kind of intricate looking, versus the Capillary just looks like eh. Yeah, Capillary it's terrible. Next, Chromatic Aberration. I actually really like this skin. Probably gonna go end of A. This might get moved down to the top of B, but I like this skin. It's kind of cool looking. It's not overly expensive at all. You know, fucking $15 for a factory new one. You can have some kind of cool crafts with it. Chrome Cannons. I love this skin. I really do. I think it's really cool looking. I'm gonna put that in S tier. It might not stay completely S tier by itself, but I do really like it. Especially when you remember that that's the skin that Rops hit that crazy jump shot with.
This one right here! Jumping! No scope! Back on that bullshit!
CMYK. I don't know. It's kind of expensive for what it is, I think. It's kind of really expensive for what it is. I think because it's so expensive, it's gonna start off at the bottom of C tier because it's an interesting design and it's not an eyesore and it makes for some interesting crafts with the bullseye here, but it's Jesus Christ, it's expensive. It's so expensive. I mean, actually, factory new is $700. Yeah, $700. It's ahead of Capillary, but I'm all set. $700 for this? $700 for this? Nah, dog. I can get a very good knife for $700 I'm all set. And there are much better skins that are cheaper. Like, I would rather have a chromatic aberration over this thing. I'd rather have the Archeron over that. All right, Containment Breach is pretty fire. Containment Breach is pretty fire. I know it's not cheap, but it's pretty fire. It's a pretty cool fucking skin. Like, it's a pretty fire skin. I'm gonna starts at 300 for factory new. I think this is just gonna go up here. I think this goes, because I think it's just kind of like a slightly cooler version of the Atheris almost. And as far as like green ops go, like, I think it's one of the best, honestly. I really like it. Cortacera. I like this one for its price. I think it's kind of like the Atheris. It's like a kind of cheapy Onitaji or like Medusa type of thing. Yeah, $42 for a factory new one. I think that's gonna go in A. I'll probably go here. Because it's kind of like a cheaper version of like the Onitaji, if that makes sense. It's crazy that we don't have any B skins yet. They're either all pretty good or not good at all. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. The Krakow, how much is it? It's not cheap. You think A? All right, then this is gonna go B, and this will go tail A, because it is really cool looking, and I think it's just might be my taste. Like, I think it's a little too, I don't know, it's just not really my taste, if that makes sense. But I have respect for it, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't buy it, but like I can't hate on it. It's just kind of not my style. It's not the kind of thing that I would ever really want to own. But I don't mind putting that there. Desert Hydra. All right, I want opinions on this before I do anything, because I know where it's going. I'm even pretty sure I know which order it's gonna go in, but I want opinions. I mean, we all know fucking $1,200 to $2,300. What are we thinking? Anybody else? Couple of S tiers. Yeah, it's definitely S tier. I think my next take is going to be the one that you guys are a little surprised by. Most unique op, in your opinion? Yeah, I kind of. Here's what's going to be a little wild, right? It's S tier. The Dragon Lore is S tier. However, I'm gonna put it there because that shit is so expensive. I have seen the black scopes. It's gorgeous on the Hydra. But, I mean, 12 grand for a factory new, $482,000 for a factory new stat track. I mean, all things considered, I actually think that this is kind of a cooler design. So I'm just going to have to go, like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually think this is going to be end of S tier. What's top of S? The Dragon Lore? But it's so expensive, man. It's so hard for me to justify putting it there. I'll put it there for now. We'll mess with it, but it's so hard to justify it. Next, Duality. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm gonna put it in the front of B tier. It is what it is. It's nice. I like it, but like it might get moved to the end of A tier, but I don't know. I like it, but I don't think there's anything too special. I think there's just our other skins that are very similar to it. How much is the Duality? Actually, it's really cheap. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are we thinking? I think top of B tier works. Honestly, I really do. All right. The Electric Hive. How much do these cost? $50. I don't know, man. I'm going to throw that in B tier. I actually think I like the duality better, and it's cheaper. I like a lot. And I don't dislike it. It's got some interesting some interesting designs, and I'm pretty sure it's pattern based, which means you can get some unique, but I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy good for the price for it. I mean, $50. I can get skins that I like much better for cheaper than that, for sure. Elite build's just gonna go in B. It's just, I don't know, it's gonna go in C tier. I don't honestly really even like that much. I like the elite tier AK. Or the elite build AK, but I don't really care for the elite build op at all. Like, I don't know why. I just don't like, it looks clean. I don't know. I just don't really care for it. Just seems too basic. Although now that I'm looking at it, it does low-key remind me of Halo a little bit for some reason. The Exoskeleton. This is gonna go in A tier right here, just because it's really cool looking skin for how cheap it is. Like, it reminds me a bit of the Gungnir. It reminds me a bit of like a Medusa. I think it's kind of like a really cool skin for its price. I mean, it's literally $10 for a factory new one. So I think it's going to end towards the end of A tier. I really like this over here. All right, next we have the Fade. I mean, the Fade's just awesome. It's just goated. It's just gonna go right in front of the chromatic or the chrome cannon. They're very similar. I just think the Fade's just slightly better, just because you have the pattern-based aspect to it, so that there's a lot of cool different color combinations and stuff like that. I think that's like really. I'm also just like a fan of Fades in general. Fever Dream. I like the Fever Dream, but like I have one. I have a really high float one, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's end of B, maybe front of C. Like it's decent. Like I like my skin a lot, but like I like mine more because it's high float. Probably high B. Probably actually I think I like it more than the duality now that I think about it. The graphite. It's just so simple for so much money. Oh, it's because it's in Bravo. It's in the Bravo case. That's why. I just don't think it's that great. What do you guys think? Like, I'm honestly thinking like end of B, maybe C. Actually, I think it's like C tier. Because like it is kind of cool looking. I know like when you like inspect it, it looks like it's 3D, but shit's expensive. I know it's expensive because it's in the Bravo case, and there's a lot of like the Bravo case in general is expensive, but I don't think it's that great. The Gungnir, whatever the fuck you call it. This is definitely S tier, but I'm probably gonna put it towards the back of S tier just because as far as the $13,000 skins go, I just don't think it's quite as good. Probably put the Asimov probably like this. Cause like don't get me wrong, it's a fucking beautiful skin. I just think like as far as like the $13,000 skins go, I just don't think it's quite as good as the D-Lore. Hyper Beast. How much is the Hyper Beast again? I kind of just want to put this like here. Like it's not cheap. It's like starts at $30, $30 to $80. And I just don't think it's that crazy. Like it's just very average to me. I just don't really care for it. Lightning Strike. I really like this skin. I don't quite know if it's S tier or not, but it's definitely at least A tier. It's at least A tier. It might get moved up. I do really like it. There's some really cool crafts you can do with it now, especially with the new sticker styles and the way you can actually put, you can put stickers wherever you want. But I just, I don't think it's quite, good enough to warrant the $500 price tag, in my opinion. Especially when something like the Chrome, or not the Chrome, what was I just thinking? Especially with something like the Chrome Cannon's only $130. Man of War. I actually really like the Man of War. I think Man of War goes A here. I think for its price, it's really, really good. And it's got like a lot of really, it fits really well with a lot of different crafts and like matching inventories. Yeah, it's $50. I think that's really, really like a nice skin for $50. That fits a lot of different things, especially like think like getting like a gold simple sticker right across here. Oh, it looks so good. Medusa. I mean, this Medusa is just beautiful. Some stuff's gonna have to drop out of S tier because Medusa's going into S tier. I just don't know. There's gonna be a very top heavy list, chat. There's gonna be a very top heavy list. This is fucking weird. We need more shit tier skins. How are there only 2 actual shit tier skins? I mean, I know there are more, but like, how are there only 2 right now? Mortis. Mortis, I like the Mortis. It's not bad. Yeah, I would agree with you. I don't think it's all right. So, oh, you meant Medusa. Okay, yeah, I like it a lot, but we'll see. Mortis is just middle of the pack, towards the front of middle of the pack because it's pretty cheap. It's just compared to the rest of the skins, it's just not that impressive. Like it's good. It's just there are other skins in the similar price range that have similar levels of design. Okay, let's go Neo Noir. Neo Noir. See, there might be riots in the streets for this, but yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I just don't like it. I don't know why. It's just I think a lot of it is just overblown. Like everybody loves this. Like it's just so overblown. I just don't really care for it very much. I think the Neo Noir, I think it's the M4, isn't bad, but I don't know. For the price tag for $30, nah. Yeah, it's gonna hang out down here. Onitaji, I'm a big fan of the Onitaji. I really am. I think that this is gonna go high A tier for now. It might go up. Actually, I think we're gonna swap Onitaji and Asimov for me. What are we thinking? Yeah, but see, I think I'm just kind of partial to it. because I really like the purple color, and I also think that it's like relatively rare for its price. Like, yeah, it's $400 factory new, but I feel like I see several $1,000 skins more often than I see this. Like, I feel like I've actually held in a real game in Onitaji a handful of times. I've held Lightning Strike probably 7 or 8 times. I've had multiple fades. I've held fucking Desert Hydra at least 8 or 9 times. I've held the Dragon Lore 2 or 3 times. That's a $13,000 skin. I've held some expensive ass skins way more often than I've held the Onitaji for its like intricate design. Especially if you're going with like a purple themed inventory, I think this might be like one of the best skins, if not the best skin for it. All right, in honor of this little buddy, hold on. So those of you who were around during my first go around of Counter-Strike know that this skin has a slightly special spot in my heart for a couple of different reasons. You know, I'm a gigantic dog person, like you can't even understand. And as you just saw, I like to smoke weed. Paw, honestly, just because of, I think it goes A because it's hella cheap, and I know this price doesn't reflect certain patterns that are above market, but it's really, really cheap. And I really like it. Especially like, and I'm a fan of pattern-based skins, so I'm a fan. The Phobos, how much Phobos? Cheap as hell, right? Phobos can go into the shit tier, honestly. It just looks terrible. It looks like the cheapest kids toy you can buy. Like, if they're gonna try to go with a design that like makes it look like it's got circuit boards and stuff, it needs to be a high quality design, man. This is just trash. Like, this is just trash. All right, pink DD Pat. Found in 18 containers. Damn, that's crazy. So pink DD Pat, I don't know. I think this is a pretty average skin. I do have like my buddy's got has one of the highest float pink DD Pats in the world, and his skin looks really cool, but beyond that, I think it's just, especially for its price, probably mid C tier. Just very meh. The Pit Viper, how much Pit Viper? Oh, wow, that's 50 cents for that. It's such an ugly green, though. Yeah, this is gonna go, it goes in front of Neo Noir. It's just ugly. Like, I thought it might be kind of cool looking, but it's just kind of like this. It's just the quality is so bad that the idea is ruined. The pop op, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is like the definition of an average op. Gonna go probably end of B. Nah, let's go top of C tier. Put that in front of that. I don't hate it. It's just very meh. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of colorful, but it's just not that big of a deal. The red line op, I just don't really care for the red line op, honestly. I think that's gonna go, I'll go B tier because it does have some cool crafts. It's hard for me to put skins that are really good for crafts, you know, super low on the list. But again, it's just, the red line's a little overdone. Safari Mesh. What do we think about Safari Mesh, chat? There's so many op skins. Holy crap. Safari Mesh. What are we thinking? I'm thinking B tier. Because for the same reason I put it in B tier for the AK, or whatever tier I put it in for the AK, I think it's a classic. I think it's hilarious. I think the high float versions are hilarious. And it's always so funny when a brand new player is like, here, I have an op skin, and drops you fucking Safari Mesh op. Silk Tiger. The Silk Tiger. That shit's expensive. It's pretty. I've never actually had one in game, so I don't know. But entry level $150. I don't know. I think that's gonna go A tier for now. We'll put it at the front of B tier because it's pretty expensive for this. I've literally never seen it in game, so I don't know. Because it looks like it could be a really cool design, but I'd have to see it in game. I'm thinking towards the end of B. Snake camo. Snake camo. I did not realize snake camo was that expensive. That's crazy. It's in the Dust collection. What else is in the Dust collection? That would explain it. The Blaze. Yep. Well, that's what I figured. I just wasn't sure. It's because it's the Blaze. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, it's gonna go at the end of shit tier because it's a mediocre skin that's artificially unbelievably expensive because of a trade up. I feel like if this was on a similar cost level to, like a Safari Mesh, or even like $5-10, I feel like it would go higher. But it's fucking $100, $200 something just very meh. Sun and Leo. I like the Sun and Leo. I like the Sun and Leo a lot, actually. I really like the purple. I actually might do something with Sun and Leo for my next stop, now that I'm looking at it. I really like that a lot. I think I'm going to actually put that towards the front of A tier, because it's cheap, and it's really kind of pretty. I like that. I feel like you could do some cool stuff with this. I like this. All right, we're almost done, chat. The Prince. Insanely expensive, but does look really fucking cool. I don't think I've ever actually had any of these before. I don't think I've ever held one before. I like it though. I like it a lot. But it's $3,300 skin for factory new. I don't think it's good enough at that price to go S tier. So I think we're gonna have to go A tier. Yeah, I think A tier. I think Asimov goes back up to S tier now that I'm thinking about it though. Wildfire. I don't even need to look. I don't even really need to look. I really like the Wildfire. That's the other skin I was thinking about getting something done with. It's really cheap. I like it a lot. Honestly, it's going to go the end of S tier. I just really like that skin. And then Worm God, which is like a literal shit version of Medusa. That's going to go here. I do think it's the coolest version of like the shit, like the really shitty ones for its price, but it's still really terrible. Yeah, so there it is, my friends. What do we think? Any changes we think need to be made? Yeah, it's so iconic. You're right. It's so iconic. I gotta move it up. Chromatic Aberration might be... It's definitely back here. Actually, honestly, I think I like Fever Dream better than Chromatic Aberration. I'm gonna swap those. And I think I'm gonna move Atheris up. I think that's it, chat. I think that'll be it, chat.